The definition of a sport is ironically undefined. There is a boatload of definitions that can be treated as a definition for a sport. However, they all share similarities, and for the sake of this video, we will be using the definition of a sport according to the Oxford Dictionary. Their definition of a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or a team competes against another or others for entertainment. So, does esports fit these criteria? Well, some portions are obvious. Competition versus other teams and individuals? That's the entire point of competitive esports. Games such as League of Legends and Counter-Strike Global Offensive have team versus team battles, and other games such as Fortnite are more
individualistic,
with individuals versus other individuals, and they better be entertaining if they can amass tens of millions of viewers. As the Sport Journal puts it, a sport includes regularly scheduled team and/or individual head-to-head competition, at least 5, within the competitive seasons, and standardized rules with rating/scoring systems ratified by official regulatory agencies and governing bodies. The hardest part of the definition for esports is physical exertion. When people think of video games, physical exertion is generally not the first thing people think of. However, there are actually mental and physical exertion in esports. In a competitive game, your skills need to include incredible hand-eye coordination and precision. Thus, these electronic athletes train their muscle memory and reaction speed to gain an edge over their competitors, and even can sustain injuries from practice, such as carpal tunnel syndrome being a common one. This injury is caused by the overuse of the wrist and can cause extreme pain in the area for people. You need to physically put stress in your hands through constant training and practice. You need to train your hands to rapidly press and pull a wide range of keys, triggers, and buttons. Players have been known to break fingers due to the stress from this physical training. Here is an excerpt from Anthony Berthras in his TEDx speech about esports.
Traditional sports and esports and see how they compare. So the first thing is real sports are athletic. That's the big one everybody talks about. Esports are athletic. Cortisol produced in your brain is similar to that of a NASCAR driver. We have heartbeats that go up to 160 to 180 beats a minute. We have reaction speeds that are comparable to Major League Baseball players or NHL goalies. We have movements and on the keyboard and mouse that mirror that of high-level musicians. We're talking about 6 to 7 movements per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every second for perhaps an hour and a half long match. So in the end...
Overall, as the telescope puts it, to argue that games participating in sports are not considered a real sport would be ridiculous. A sport such as a football and an esport such as Dota 2 both require the same kind of concentration, training, and competitiveness.